Yo, what's up everybody, and we are back with another Shindo Life video. Today, we are going to be doing a beginner's guide. So basically I'm just going to get a few friends to help me out, and if they can't help me, then I'll just do it myself. I'll be right back. This is Rose, and he will be helping me with the beginner's guide. Rose, would you like to say something, or are you good?
What's good, YouTube?
Alright, so let's get right into it. Alright, to start, I'm going to be doing Steam. The first move is this. It's an instant move. Does 34k with my stats, which you can see here. The second move is also instant, and it basically rushes you toward the enemy and blows them backward. The third is to be next to the enemy, has 3 hand signs, and I think it's just a blinding thing. Then we have Explosion, which the first move is like the pound down on the ground. It doesn't really do that much damage. You just divide that by 3, and that's how much damage, because hitting 3 logs. The second is an instant, and you throw it, does 45k damage, and it stuns your opponent. And the last move is basically it like makes a circle around the enemy and explodes. So that's Steam and Explosion, and Rose is going to be explaining Mud and Nature.
For the first move of Mud, you have Mud Style Quicksand Wave. The first attack for that does 25. And for the second, we have Mud Style Erupt Slide. It didn't work for some odd reason. Then for the last move, we have Mud Style Dragon. It does about 59. For Nature, the first move is Wood Style Attack. Strike Attack. It does about 30k. And for the second move of Nature, you have Wood Style Wood Bend. It does 35k, but you have to divide it by 3 because it did it on all 3 logs. And for the last move, we have Multi Strike. That's 46k.
Right, so that was Mud and Nature, and the last 2 are going to be Crystal and Ice, which are almost the same. So first move of Crystal is an instant, does around 17k. Second move is 2 hand signs and like a stun type thing. And the third move is 1 hand sign and doesn't, I'm not sure what the damage is on it because it didn't really work. And then we go into Crystal, which the first move is a stun, so it like stuns them like in a crystal trap. The second move is these crystal thing like pillars, which you have to be aiming at the enemy for it to hit. Does around 93k. This is kind of like the last move of Vice. Not completely sure what it does. So that is beginner bloodlines. The bloodlines you're most likely gonna get if you ever like start playing Shindo Life. Alright, so now we're going to do throw like all the weapons you can buy with Ryo, and Rose is going to be doing all throwables and all daggers. Um, he's going to be throwing them at me so we can see the damage that it does. Rose, can you explain what each one does and when you're going to throw it?
Alright, the first one I want to start out with is Dangai Throw. It's an E spec, so basically you just press the E button. It does 14,000 damage. Like, that's basically a good combo starter, whatever you want to use it for.
And then
And for the
whenever,
second one,
whenever I throw it, basically like that, as you can see. Now we're going to equip shurikens, alright, and test on what those are going to be. Alright, throw.
for the second one, you have the second throw where you have explosive paper. So he just throws it,
Basically sticks on
wait for
as you
like a
can see
couple,
there, and then
has
it'll
9,000 damage.
eventually
To your
explode.
opponent. And the third one, we have Meal. He throws it at him. It's about 7,000 damage. For the fourth one, we have Dengai Flash Bomb. Basically, throws it at him. The white effect to the screen. And you have Dengai Bomb again. Throws it at him. Sticks to him. 9,000. And for the last one, on the one you can buy Ryo is Needle Toss. Throws it at him. Does about 5,000. Now we're gonna move on to Dagger. This one you can buy Ryo. Ryo is that guy. It's a Q spec now. Just does about 3,000 damage. Going on to the second one is Needle Tanto. Another Q spec. Does
Could,
about 1,000 damage.
could you go back to the dog eye and the needle toss and block so we can see what they look like?
You said the Needle Toss.
No, the needle tonto and the dog eye. Just gonna look at what they look like when you block. As you can see here, this is what it looks like. And then can you do the needles? Basically the same thing. Nice design on it. And there's the daggers and throwables. I am going to be doing the katana first, which basically goes on your back like that. It does well, Q spec, and when you hit people with it, it does 15k, which isn't that bad. And then for the last one is the dual triple claws, which goes something like this. Q spec still, and does 22k and knocks back, which in my opinion isn't very good. And that is beginner weapons that you should use when you join Shindo Life. Alright, so we're now going to be explaining green scroll missions and blue or red star missions, along with boss missions and locations. So to start, actually we should probably start with the star because it's the easiest mission. When you click on it, it says, "Can you deliver some like groceries for me?" Or it can be like finding a lost cat. Basically, if you see the red dot, you go to that red dot, which is over here, like so. And then basically you just walk on top of it and it drops the grocery bag. And then as you can see, Rose is going to go to the second red dot.
Oh, I don't have the food. You got it.
Oh, oh, you put it down, and as you can see over here to the left, you can see how many you've done and how many you need to do still, and the time limit you have. Go to the next red dot, which is over here. And doing this can help you level stuff up, stuff like that. It's very good for whenever you're first starting your Shindo experience. It it doesn't give you a lot of levels, but it'll gain some relatively good levels. Um, I am just gonna, since you get the gist of it, I'm just gonna teleport over there, so we don't have to take as long. And then, as you can see, whenever it's done, it says mission complete, and it will like give you like level whatever you have, which will usually be the bloodlines we've already presented. Green scroll missions are basically these guys here. You click on them and it says like what you have to do, defeating them. You accept the mission. As you can see, there's another red dot, which Rose is gonna meet me there, but Rose, make sure not to kill them. So you basically go to where the red dot is. I'm gonna teleport there since you can see where it goes. And here you have some enemies, which whenever you fight these guys, you're relatively gonna have your crystal bloodlines. A good thing to do if you're doing this with friends is, Rose, do you still have the second move to nature?
Yeah.
Alright, so here's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna do the first crystal move, and he's gonna do the second nature move, and then I'm gonna do the crystal second. Alright? Ready?
All right.
As you can see, it traps him. Then he does that. And then use these crystals to basically finish them off. If they're not dead, something you can do is use any other bloodlines you have. Like that. See how it freezes him? And I'm just gonna do basic. Yeah, just like that. And then as you can see, it levels you up. Gives you some levels. stuff like that. And now we're gonna move on to boss missions. Alright, now we're going to do boss locations and where to go. So where you're going to want to start is you're going to want to start at the ramen shop, which you should be able to find sooner or later. It looks like this. And we're going to go in a circle. So first is Satori Akuma. Start by going this way, and at this intersection, you want to go right. As you can see, there's a gate here. You go out, and you just go this way. I'm going to climb this rock. You see this? This is the boss scroll. This is where you find Satori Akuma. Next is gonna be Bankai Akuma, which is you just go this way from where Satori Akuma is, go up, and here is Bankai Akuma, which will spawn right about there. Third is Ryan Akuma, which you go back where you basically fought Satori Akuma, and you head this way. And if you do green scrolls, there will be a location right here. You just want to keep going this way, and see this water. Then I want to go on that, and Ryan Akuma is right here. Spawns right about there. Too hard to defeat. The third one is this way. The easiest way to get around this is just going over here on this rock and climbing over the wall, like the fence area, and you just head this way. Where you will find Yosenko, who will spawn right about there. From there is Forged Akuma, which you just basically want to go through all this terrain. I'm going to go up here in this direction. You know you'll be going the right way if you see this river type thing. You want to jump down here and basically just follow the water. Find the waterfall, climb that, and another waterfall. And right over there, if you don't already see it, there's a scroll right there. And this is Forged Akuma, which will spawn right about there. And yeah, you just fight him just like the others. The next one, which is more new than these boss missions, is the Nine Tails Yin Gen 1, which will spawn right here in this area where you fight it. Then to go to TTS Ryan, you just follow the water, and right here is TTS Ryan, and those are all the bosses right there. Alright, now we're going to be doing like commands for different things. Start something that'll help you is typing this command. I'm really bad at this. This command right here. And basically what it does is it will just make you like as if you were M1ing, so you can AFK. To turn it off, you just do that command right there. That will turn it off like that. As you can see, we're not clicking anymore. Okay, our next command is going to be Spirit, which is if you have any Gen 2 tailed beasts, you type Spirit, doing this like dark prison thing, and then basically you can spectate yourself doing things such, and you can like randomize your like the color of your tailed beast. And just to get out of that, you push, you say Spirit off, and then you put back. Another thing to do with this is whenever you like, a good way to level up these tailed beasts are Zerk, typing that in. It basically puts you where you can't control it, but you can spectate as it just attacks. Basically that's what will happen, but so we don't have to wait very long. We're just gonna get out of that. Also, while we wait, post down in the comments if this was helpful for any new Shindo Life players. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Another thing to do with tailed beasts are typing the command 10 Passion, that, making you go into this kind of mode, kind of thing, like Bayron mode. It takes chakra away when used. This, yeah, it just makes you a lot more powerful and such like that. Alright, now I'm going to be showing you where you can rank up at. So once you hit level 500, you come here and click on this ranking up thing. You can rank up with either 10,000 rail coins or reaching level 500. And right here is bounty missions, so you can gain reputation. Basically, where this is located is the ramen shop is right there. You just head right down in, doorway over there. Or if you can't get up there, easily come over here, kind of a little ramp area. You can jump in there like that. That's good for that. Ranking up for you. So, anyways, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so every single time I drop a new video, you are notified. Thank you, and goodbye.